Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2017. It's going to be episode 2. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I've been doing some work off camera. I will show you guys when the time has come. But what I just did is I actually just found out that you can, there's different kinds of crops in the silos already, which is that's actually really cool. I can't even talk right now because I just had a bunch of hot chocolate and I'm feeling pretty lit right now. I'm feeling pretty good right now. So yeah, I mean, the silos have a bunch of different type of crops in there. So I'm just taking those guys down to the shops and I'm selling them and I'm getting money. See, I have 13,000. Now I think I had more before I left. No, I had like 9,000 I think before I left. But what I've been doing is, what I did is, because I have this guy right here that's not actually working right now, but she's working actually. But okay, let me go ahead and hopper D full of grain. Okay, so if I hit number 8 button, you can see the little time indicator up at the top right corner. Says 120. So we're going really quick speed right now. I just planted the field right behind me, as you can see right there. I just planted that one, so that guy should start growing any second now. This guy's full of wheat. So let's go ahead and turn this guy around, and then we're going to go ahead and dump all that wheat into this guy. But what I've realized is I'm not getting a lot of yield with the wheat. I'm not. It's just a problem. So I'm switching to canola right now, because I think canola's a little bit better. But there are some good deals on wheat, but I feel like just we have so much wheat and not enough money. You guys know what I'm saying? I mean, like, they don't give a lot of money to people who have wheat, and it's discrimination, you know. Wheat lives matters. So let's go ahead and get right next to this guy. You see his lights are flashing. It means he's like, hey, yo, I'm kind of full. I need to empty myself into you. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it, you know. Come on, let's go. Put it inside me, you know. So that's good. There are a lot of different steps are going on right now. So this guy is not planted yet on this side. The harvester is still going on, and he's still digging in pretty rough. Now, if we look over here, okay, did I just pass it again? Come on, baby. Here you go. Look over here. I'm waiting for this field to get all golden like it is over here. So you can see the little green stuff over here. That's just how it grows. So we just got to deal with it. But you can see on this field's starting to grow in too. So it's just really step-by-step type of thing here. So this guy's done. Can I get out of that? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get into this guy. So this guy's done loading off. Loads off at 79%. So we can go and dump this guy into our silos. No big deal. But yeah, this is what I've been doing pretty much the entire time. So we're just waiting for everything to, yeah, see, look at that. That's what we want. So we want it to grow. So when you turn up your time like that, it grows a lot quicker. And you can see this field, done. It's done growing. So we can just leave that alone. We're good with that. And so we can harvest it, because you don't want to harvest a field that's half grown and half not. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do that for that one. But if we go over here and we go ahead and dump this guy off, I can show you guys. I didn't get any new machines, but I did. I want to show you guys how good that one, because it hasn't been that long since I last recorded. It's only been like 30 minutes, and I've been getting like 3 fields done, no problem. So it's working out really good. We're doing really good, but we're losing our money right now. You can see how we're losing so much money because of the time speed up. So you got to be careful. When you speed up the time, you lose money. And I did try to start paying back my loan. I paid back like 20,000 because I sold a bunch of the equipment. I sold the tractor, I sold the cultivator, and I sold the old sower. So I sold those 3, and it gave me some money. It gave me some good money, but not like life-changing money or anything like that, but it did what it needed to do, pretty much. That's the basic of it. So now if we look over here, so this is what I've been doing. I've just been going back and forth. This guy's almost done, but you can see this guy's radius is small too. You know, he takes a long time. You can see how many passes he's done by those little lines going through all that stuff. So I mean, he's done a lot of passes, and it's gonna take a while for this guy to get, you know, to get our efficiency up. So the best thing probably to do for us right now is to get a better harvester. That's probably the best thing to do. Now, we need to get money to get a better harvester, because if you look in here, I mean, harvesters aren't cheap. And I cannot just stick a bigger header on there, if that's what you guys are thinking. I can't just go, oh, let me just stick this huge fat 45-foot header on here and we'll be fine. We'll be good to go. Cannot do that because I made this mistake in 2013. If you go to pipe out, right? If you want to go to pipe out, the pipe doesn't go as far. The pipe doesn't go out as far as the big header. So if the header's 15 feet, the pipe's not 15 feet long, so it's not going to be that long. So when you're trying to empty this thing out, it's not going to work. So you have to get a header that matches the same unit that you're using, the same harvester. So you have to be careful when you're picking it out. And it will say, it will say, like, if we go to here, no, let's go back real quick. If you go to like harvesters right up here, you go to here and you go to this, it will actually show you, I don't know where, but it should show you, what things will work with what. If you go to the headers, it will show you there. So if you go like this should show you, it goes only on the axle flow. That's all it goes on. But if you go over here, this will say, oh, like this, it'll say, oh, it works on the axle flow. Axle flow. That's all it wants you to know. But I don't really know what is my harvester? What is it? The axle flow. The axle flow. So, I mean, it's really all based, all farming is based on the axle flow, but it's whatever about this, it's not that big of a deal. But we want to get a bigger harvester. I mean, who doesn't? Or we can get two. It's really whatever, we could get the New Holland, we could get this guy. I mean, they have a bunch of new harvesters in here. The bigger ones, the axle flows, the bigger ones, we just got to watch out for these guys. So, I mean, the best one would probably be this guy. I mean, this guy's a monster. It's a monster, really. So we got, we could do that one if you wanted to, or we could do the little mods that we have here. These are a little bit cheaper, but they'll do the same job if we have the right equipment for it. So really, it's all about the right kind of efficiency you're having for your farm. So we need to really look at what we got to offer here because of the harvest is taking a long time. Now it's taking a decent amount of time, but I'm hoping that this guy should be able to harvest this canola right here. This is canola. This is what this is. So if you look over here, you can see this canola is not ready yet, but this is like the final stage before it's ready. So it's going to turn golden just like that one over there, but it's going to look a little bit nice and neater. I think it does. Because if we go on here and we look at our fruit map here, and you can see this. You can see this guy is ready to harvest this whole field, but this guy is still growing. So we're looking at number 14 really. And then that's harvested, so stuff like that. And then nothing's withered. I don't think we can do withered yet. I don't think there's any type of witheredness in this game, which is real. Why did I just say that? I think there is witheredness. Okay, so this guy's withered. This is what withered crops looks like. And that's really annoying. Can I turn that off? I would love to turn that off. Is there any way I could turn that off? Switch trains. Witheredness. In game. Withered. Witheredness. Can I turn this off? Yes. Okay, we're going to turn that off. Because, guys, that's so annoying. And it's so stupid. And we're just going to put on fast growth time. That's what we'll do. So that looks all fine. You got to change some settings to normal, fast. What is that? The speed at which a machinery becomes dirty. Oh, we'll just do normal on that. Okay, so that's the bummer. We got this part withered, but I mean, you win some, you lose some. So we're just going to go and speed it back up because now it's not going to be withered anymore, but we should be fine. I mean, that's rough. That was rough. I got a cough, but it's no big deal. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to do some work. I'll be back in you guys in a sec. I'll be back once this field is all harvested. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not all of it because that's a lot of work. But, well, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. And I think we need to get a little bit bigger of a tipper. I was looking at the tippers, and it's actually a really good deal. You can see our field over there with the canola has already grown. But I can't harvest it yet because we only have one harvester, and it's going to take a while to harvest, you know. So we got to give it some time. Let the harvester do its work. Let it do its thing. But if we go over to the to that bank that we love and we know, We have a $90,000 loan. Pretty big. But if you just, borrow a little bit more. You borrow a little bit more and a little bit more and a little more until you have about 32,000. Then it's not that big of a deal. You can just always borrow from the bank and it's always fun. Kind of. But, so loans are great. We can't abuse it. We gotta try to pay it back whenever we can, and once we pay it off, it'll be great. Because we started on normal mode. Now you can start on easy, normal, or hard. Hard, you have a lot more debt. Normal, you have some debt. Easy, you have no debt. So, you pick what you want. I want to do normal because I've already played this game before, so I don't want it to be super, super easy, but I want it to be kind of challenging, so I picked normal, Hard is just stupid. It takes so much time to do hard, so if you're on hard, I'm not making fun of you, I'm just saying that it's going to take a long time, and you really set yourself some good challenges to go and defeat, because I'm having a hard time right now anyway. So if we go and press P, we can look at the tippers, because I'm already looking at them, and I think I'm going to get this guy here. Now, we could get this guy, or we could get this guy. We could get many different things, but we'll probably just get this guy here, and if we select it, we can actually choose what color we want it to be. Now, I'm always a fan of that white. I think white was going to look really good. And if we choose wide tires, I think that'll be cool too. Let's go ahead and get this. Yes. So now we're going to go ahead and fetch it at the store. But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to sell this tipper too. So we're going to get a tipper and we're going to drop a tipper too. So it's going to be kind of like a win-win almost. We're going to get the money back and we're going to pay back those banks that are always attacking us. Now, if I look here real quick, is there any deals right now on anything? Not really, so we're not gonna really deal with that. Because I was gonna say, if I'm already going all the way back down to... Oh my gosh, I wish I could talk. I can't talk. I was gonna say, if I'm already going back down to town, why don't I just get some crops in this thing, I'll go drop it off, I'm over there. But, it's too late for that. So, I think these guys are withered, because these guys are changing colors as I go past them. It's whatever. I don't think these actually wither, though, this land, because it's not mine. I don't know, but we'll have to see. So let me go ahead and get this tip real quick. I'll be back in a sec. And here we are at the shop. Let's go ahead and cut this white truck off and pull right in here. Look at our tipper. Okay, it's not huge, but it's good size. So let's see if we can pull this. I think we can. Do we just drop it off right here? Oh, we drop it off in this little mark right here. Let's go ahead and drop it off right in here. Attach it. Move this guy out of the way. Just try to get over there if we can. Nope, it's pretty tight here. Let's go ahead and just go right through here. Jump out of here. And then we can sell this, can we? Okay, we get $3,000. You don't get that much. You can customize it? Huh, that's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and sell it, because we don't really need it, but it's just extra $2,000. Not that big of a deal, but it's money. We can do something with it. It's always good to sell your stuff. You never want to get attached to it that much. But if we pick this guy up, now this guy's got the big fat wide tires. It's white. It's ready to get on the farm. Okay, so we can let's see, can we get the top off? Yeah, let's press N to uncover it. Looks pretty good, guys. Looks pretty good. I'm excited. Now, what else can we do? Now, if we hit left control I, we can unload here. Now, that's weird. Huh. So we can really unload wherever we want, I guess. But that's kind of dangerous. I don't know what's going to happen. But, looks like everything seems fine up on the... I'm just looking at the controls menu to see if there's anything different, but I don't think there is. So I think we're just, tip side. What does that do? Grain door, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll just... Is there a bottom, too? No. Maybe there is. I don't know. Grain door. There's a grain door. So, I guess we could really dump it out. It says there's many different things we can dump out of. Because if you look at the controls, if you press U, it can be tip side grain door, tip side left, tip side right, tip side back, tip side grain door. So, we could do many different things. Let's go to back, though. Back seems the right thing to do. And, yeah, so we got this guy. Let's go ahead and test her out. Alright guys, so we're back here. Looks like our harvester's on its last run right through here. And we'll see what happens here when I try to pull up next to it. Hopefully the thing is big enough, the pipe out, Some of the times the pipe out will actually be a little bit smaller than the trailer itself, so it's hard for it to fit. But it looks like it fits perfectly, and it's going in good, so that's good. So we are all good with that. Now it is a little bit taller, so it can hold actually a lot more this time. So you can see how it's only at 6% down there, 7%. So it's actually doing a lot better than the other one did. So let's go ahead and try to see how much I can fit in here, because I know it needed some. Yeah, it's emptied out in here. I don't want to have to drive around with it. It's hard to drive around and try to follow this harvester without a steering wheel. I have a steering wheel, but I don't want to use it with this game because it's kind of rough. But yeah, guys, so this works pretty good. Let's see how it dumps. If we choose grain door, I'm really interested in that. So if we go press U and we go grain door, right? Let's take a look what this does. I think it's going to come out the little back hatch on the very back. Let's take a look here. So we hit unload, right? Oh yeah, right there. Does it come out quick? It comes out okay. I mean, that's pretty cute. But yeah, so we're probably never gonna do the grain door thing again. Isn't that big of a deal? So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I think that's gonna be it. Not that much doing it, just we're working pretty hard this episode. And yeah, we turned off withering, so we won't have any more withering crops, which is gonna be a good thing. But next one, move to that field, harvest that field up, and then yeah, we're gonna move on from there. Hopefully we get a lot of money from that canola field. If we do, then we can get some good equipment going on here, guys. So hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, hit like button below, guys. We'll see more of the channel, see more of the videos, guys. Check it out. This is Broad Video signing out. Peace out, guys.